and welcome to Fiddlerman.com. This is the site where I'll teach you how to play the violin for free. Today I want to show you how to hold a bow. We take our bow and we take our right hand. This is the frog on the bow. We put the thumb inside the C of the frog. There's the C, there's my thumb, it goes right in there. It doesn't go through the bow, it just goes right in there. Then you rest your other fingers on top of the bow, comfortably, kind of together, not spread out. Nice and relaxed. Notice that my second finger is adjacent to the thumb. Rest the fingers on top and turn your hand slightly. When you turn your hand counterclockwise, you'll find that the pinky will kind of come up. Put the pinky on top of the stick. The reason for the pinky being on top is to support the weight of the stick. If I remove my pinky from the top of the stick, the bow will kind of tilt her. It'll kind of collapse. So the purpose of the pinky is to support the weight of the bow. Okay. Next, we want to develop flexibility in our fingers. You want to learn to pull the bow up and pull the bow down. Very much in the same manner that a person will paint a house. You want those bristles to kind of follow your brush. Same way, when you make your bow changes, in order to make smooth bow changes, you want your fingers to be flexible, okay? One more time. Take the bow, put your thumb in the C, rest the other fingers on top, second finger adjacent to the thumb, put your pinky on top, fingers together, not spread, turn your hand slightly, and when you need to apply pressure, you do that by turning your hand. Use the weight of your arm, don't use muscle, just use the weight of your arm, just turn a little more. Always stay nice and relaxed and flexible in your hand. I like to teach my students a technique sometimes when they don't feel like they have enough time to practice, but they still want to do something because they're at school or they're at work or whatever. You take a pencil in your hand instead of a bow, and you rest your arm on the desk with a pencil in your hand, and you allow that pencil to go as far down as possible. Then you try to lift that pencil as high as possible without lifting your arm or your wrist. Just use your fingers. Obviously my wrist is moving slightly, but it's mostly my fingers, right? Fingers are all stretched out, then they're kind of curved. My pinky is always on top, you see? Gotta remember to keep that pinky on top of the stick because it's going to be necessary later on to support the weight of the bow. Now, you also want to learn to draw the bow straight, parallel to the bridge. You can practice in front of a mirror. You don't want to pull it like this, okay? You want to use your elbow. This is your first lesson on how to hold the bow. Thank you for visiting Fiddlerman.com.